In today's independent dealerships, it has become far too common for F&I managers not to do a TO. I just don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why anybody would not want to do a TO. You're missing your opportunity to learn about your customer. You're missing an opportunity to reset the clock. You're missing an opportunity to gain information so you can develop your menu and personalize your delivery process to your customer. I just don't get it. So in today's video, we're going to talk about why you need to do a TO and where you need to do it. Before we get into the action today, let me tell you about our sponsor, Smart Groups, 20 Groups Reimagined. Now, if you're a dealer watching or a GM, you've got to be in a 20 group. And let me tell you, these guys do it right. Smart Groups review dealership financial information, industry hot topics, and dealer best practices. I guarantee you, if you join a Smart Group, your profitability is going to skyrocket. In fact, I've actually been to multiple Smart Groups and was blown away at the reaction from all the dealers in the room. Smart Groups is the smartest thing you can do for your bottom line. Check these guys out at smart20groups.com after you watch the video. When it comes to a TO, number one, you got to do it. You just have to do it. It is so important that you do a TO. And listen, if you don't know what a TO is, it's a turnover. It's the exchange of the customer from the salesperson to you. It's your opportunity to gain as much information from your customer as you can possibly gain so that you can tailor your entire presentation to that specific customer. There is no greater time to gather facts from your customer than right there at that salesperson's desk. And that's the other thing. You really need to do the TO. It is imperative that you do the TO at the customer's desk. You don't want to do it standing on the showroom floor because there's too many distractions. You don't want to do it in your office because it's then not a TO, it's a delivery. It needs to take place at the salesperson's desk. It's very important that you do it at the salesperson's desk. Now, I got to be honest, I think the number one reason that people don't do it is lazy. Yes, you have to get out of your chair. Yes, you have to go out into the showroom. Yes, you have to sit in front of the customer. But I promise you, if you want to operate on a professional level and you really want to get up there and the top and the superstars in this industry, then you're going to have to leave your comfort zone a little bit. You're going to have to go out there into the showroom, sit down with the customer, get that transfer of trust. Let the salesperson move that trust over to you, and there's no better place to do that than at the salesperson's desk. So you get over to the salesperson's desk and you get there and the salesperson introduces you. This is an opportunity for you to set the clock. You're setting the clock now for what the customer's expectations are. Every salesperson in the world tells their customer that we're gonna get you out of here in 5 to 10 minutes. It's just not a realistic expectation. And you know who pays the price for that expectation? The finance manager that does their paperwork. Hey guys, I hate to be product specific, and I know a lot of my followers use a lot of different warranty companies. But listen, you're only as good as the product you sell, and if you want to sell the best, then you need to be talking to me. Email me at Corey@ARCDealers. It's ARCDEALERS.com. We'll put it up on the screen here for you. I'd love to show you what we got. Just be sure in the subject line, put F&I products. Listen, if you want it, we carry it, and we'd love to have a shot at your business. So by doing a TO at the salesperson's desk, now all of a sudden, you're in control of how this is going to work. You're in control of what the time frame is and what the expectations are. And it's a perfect time to ask some questions. Who's your car insurance with? Have we called and verified it yet? Do you use our service department? Do you not use our service department? Do you have a service contract or gap that we need to cancel on the vehicle that you're trading in? All of these questions are just helping you, and they are the number one. These are the key benefits to doing a TO. So I just don't understand why anyone would never use a TO. It just makes so much sense, and there's so much to gain and really nothing to lose from doing a TO. Now listen, this is the best practice. So in reality, am I telling you that this takes place in every dealership? No. If you line 100 dealerships up, there's 100 different ways. But what I'm telling you is, the guys and gals that are really successful, that are really out there achieving high dollar per car, achieving high customer satisfaction, taking care of their customer, providing the best level of service possible, this is one of the tools in their tool bag. This is one of the things in their arsenal. They make sure that they take time to do a proper TO at the salesperson's desk so they can set the time expectation, so they can gather the facts that they need to go back and customize their menu. How frustrating is it when you're building a menu for a customer and they get back in your office and you find out they're only going to keep the car for a year, or you find out they drive 20,000 miles a year, or any of those kinds of things that you find out halfway through your menu presentation or at the beginning, that if you'd only done the TO, you could have completely prevented the meltdown. And I don't know about you, but it's been my experience that when I'm going through product or when I'm going through the menu with a customer, if I stumble, if I stop, if I present a product that doesn't make sense, you lose your credibility. I mean, it just happens. And the other thing that's a really big blow to your credibility is when the salesperson says, we're gonna get you out of here in 5 or 10 minutes, and it takes you 20 minutes to go out and get the customer, and then you don't have, you're aggravated that you had to go out and do it in the first place. But then when you don't ask any questions to gather any information so that you can put together that custom menu presentation for your customer. Imagine the difference. If I come into your office and I'm gonna keep this vehicle for 5 years and I drive 20,000 miles a year. So I'm gonna, if I'm the finance manager, I'm offering you a 5-year, 100,000 miles, because that's what makes sense on a service contract. Now you offer me a 2-year, 24,000 mile because you never came out to talk to me to find out what my driving habits are. Well, I'm not interested in that. And honestly, once you lose me, you've lost me. So I'm probably not interested in anything else. The best way to avoid this is to practice a TO. It's okay, sometimes you gotta work through the goosebumps, but once you get into a rhythm, once you develop the questions you're gonna ask, consistency takes place. That's when it no longer is a guessing game. You know the questions you're gonna ask, you know the timeline that you're gonna set, you know how it's gonna go when you go out and greet the customer, because I don't care if you greet 50 customers in a day or 50 customers in a month, when you go out and take the TO, the information that comes from the customer and the banter back and forth still gains the same thing. You still achieve the same benefit. You find out what kind of customer you're dealing with instead of when they come into your office to take delivery, they've never met you before. And now you have 30 seconds to warm up to the customer. They have 30 seconds to meet you. And so they don't know, are you there to protect their best interest? Or, what do you do at the dealership? Where if I go out and do a TO and I introduce myself, and I lay down what my responsibilities are, and I collect that information, it's just that much better of a process coming together and taking place. That's why the TO is so crucial. That's why it's so important that it takes place at the salesperson's desk, and that's why doing a proper TO makes the difference. Guys, if you like the video, be sure and smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Remember, we drop these videos Monday through Friday, 1 Eastern. Drop a comment down below. Do you have questions? Could I unpack this a little further for you? What's the practice that your dealership's using? How could it get better? Ask me any questions down there in the comment section that you like. And like I said, if you have a video you'd like to see me create or something you'd like to have me help you handle, put that down in the comment section. That's what that section's for. Be sure and check out the link that I dropped down below in the description for ARC warranty products, and keep it locked into my channel.